On February 5, 2022, officers received a call from a towing company reporting a vehicle stuck in a snowbank in Eau Claire, WI. The tow company mentioned that the occupants of the vehicle, identified as Courtney Moulton and Michael Moulton, sounded intoxicated over the phone and suggested they should be checked on. Upon arrival at the scene, the officer approached the passenger side of the vehicle and made contact with Michael Moulton. Immediately, the officer detected the odor of alcohol emanating from both Michael and the driver, Courtney Moulton. Michael informed the officer that Courtney had been driving because she had only consumed a couple of drinks. He explained that they had lost control of the vehicle, causing it to slide into the curb and become stuck. Let's look at this very interesting situation.
Hey.
Evening, officer. How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. Kind of had a little slip and slide here earlier.
A little slip and slide. How long you guys been out here?
About 20, 30 minutes. We're waiting on a tow truck to pull us out.
Okay. Did you guys call tow?
Yeah, we did.
You guys did? Who'd you call?
It was, not Adams. It was,
Hold on.
Do you guys have IDs on you?
of course.
I snagged those. How'd you end up here?
Try to take a left. Try to take a quick right turn and...
Going this way? Towards Altoona?
Towards Altoona. Took a right and just kind of slipped and slide.
While speaking with Michael, the officer noticed his jogging pants were about mid-thigh and his testicles were exposed. Michael advised that he was handicapped and needed to urinate, so he had pulled his pants down and had trouble getting them up.
What's going on here?
Handicap. Had to urinate.
Okay.
So...
Okay. Hey ma'am. Courtney? Courtney, have you been drinking tonight?
We just got back from Cancun, yes. We had a couple drinks tonight.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Alright.
it's been a long night.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
I do.
Okay.
Show me where the wallet is. I'm gonna pop my...
Gotcha.
Get my phone in my pocket somewhere. She thought, she only had a couple, and that's kind of how we were at tonight. So.
Okay.
And we took a right turn real too quick, and we.
Do you live like in one of these apartment complexes?
We don't. We actually live on the south side, and we were actually going to turn because one of our friends lives down the street. Felt like we turned a little too fast, and they're no longer awake and no longer answering their phones because now we're gonna, and this is where we're at.
Okay. All right. Well, you can just stay warm for a little bit. Roll that one. William 149 to headquarters. I'll take a second.
What's up, buddy?
I've seen him down there. He's handicapped. I don't think he can walk.
Okay.
So that's going to present a problem because I'm going to ask her to get out and take her to the PD for some field testing.
Okay.
She's admitted to drinking, saying that they were coming to visit a friend from my office.
Sure.
He's saying that he's really intoxicated and she is admitted to having a couple.
Hey, sir, how's it going?
Hi. Oh, there you are. I'm Courtney's dad. I just need to know what do you want me to do to stay out of your way for now?
Probably just hang in your car for now.
Yeah, just give me one sec. I just got to talk to Courtney and Michael. And what's your first name, sir?
Arthur.
Arthur. Arthur, if you just wait in your car for 5 minutes, I'll come and talk to you. Okay?
Okay. I'm gonna go back behind the tow truck.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sounds good, sir.
I'll let them know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yep, thank you.
Just a Michael. His pants are down to here. So he said he had to pee and he had to get out. Because I was like, what's going on here? So he said, and I have there.
Okay.
And I've seen him get he's in a wheelchair, so I can confirm also that he's handicapped.
Is Michael going with him, maybe?
I'm happy that's...
The officer then proceeded to ask her to step out of the car and transport her to the police department to conduct field testing.
Hey, Courtney. Hey, Courtney. Can I just have you step out of the car, please? Courtney. Oh, if you just come over here, okay.
I wasn't sure what you wanted me to do.
Yeah, so based off of the driving and you admitting to drinking, I want to run you, okay? I want to run you through some field testing to make sure that you're okay to drive. Are you okay with doing that for me? Okay. So because it's really cold out here and I can't properly test you in the cold, I want to take you to the police department garage. It's about, I don't know, 55, 60 degrees in there instead of -10 out here.
Right.
Okay, Courtney? Would you be willing to do that with me? Okay. If I don't have a sense that you are over the legal limit, or that you're not too intoxicated to drive a vehicle, I'll drop you off wherever you need to be dropped off. Okay. If my tests deem that you are over the legal or are intoxicated and impairment is maybe the cause for this crash, or maybe one of the causes, if not the cause, then...
We were also fighting when this happened, so...
What?
We were also fighting when this happened.
Okay, that could be another reason that it caused this. Okay, so do you need anything else from the vehicle right now?
So I have my ID.
I have your ID.
Oh, you do?
I do,
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you have my ID.
No? Okay. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything on your person? Like any weapons or anything? Just because I'm going to have you
No, just my battery pack.
Just your battery pack? You got like a cell phone, wallet, nothing else?
Well, I have a cell phone right here.
Okay.
And my vape.
Cool. Can I just pat you down quick just to make sure, because you're going to be riding in the back of the truck, right?
I was in the airport earlier, so it's fine.
Okay. And I can see these are pretty loose.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to have you sit in the back of this truck, and then this is your father's here? Did he just show up?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I called him. I called him for him to pick me up because we were fighting.
Okay.
So I called him so I could stay at his house.
Gotcha. Okay. So, because your dad just kind of wanted to know what was going on. So I'm going to go over there and I'm just going to have you get in the back of my squad car where it is a lot warmer. And then what's your dad's first name?
Arthur.
Arthur. I'm just going to go have a small conversation with Arthur and just kind of let him know basically what I know at this point. Okay? Are you okay with that?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, Courtney. Why don't we just make your way back to my squad car? It's just this first one. And then I'll also tell Michael kind of what's going on. Sick of weird contraption, but now I can just seatbelt you in, okay?
I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, I just seatbelt you in because that's the law. So give me a minute.
While Courtney awaited transport, the other officers questioned Michael about what had happened.
Why the fuck did you have to fight with me?
Yeah, if it's this way. Hey man, do you know Arthur, her dad, at all?
Yes, of course, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you
He's
guys...
my father-in-law, yes.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah,
okay.
Yes, it's my wife, and we're married.
Alright, because, so here's the deal, she's... Oh, I didn't know you guys were married, sorry.
Yes, yeah.
I'm the one who came second, so I don't got all the information.
It's totally okay.
So, my partner is going to be taking her down to the police department to do some field testing, sobriety stuff, just to make sure that she wasn't too intoxicated to be driving. Now, you can see why.
It was teeter-tottering on that whole limit thing. It's like, I knew I had too much to drink because I had to work tonight.
Yep.
And like I said to your partner, we got back from Mexico, literally, tonight. So, a lot of people wanted to welcome us back. And I'm like, I know I can't drive. And then we got in a little bit of a fight kind of thing.
Yep.
This thing. Then, so we have some friends down here, down this block, and we took the fucking turn a little bit too fast, and and here we are, and now they're not answering their phones, because I'm sure they passed out.
Yeah, it's late, yep.
So, Anyway, so yeah, so here we are.
Yep.
And
so yeah, that's what my partner. That's why we were obviously a little concerned. She might be over the legal limit.
Totally fine, guys.
Yep.
I understand. It's like I'm like, do you know where you're in? She started yelling at me, and we all yelled at each other.
Yep.
And I'm like, just call a tow truck. Can you back out? This is this, and
yeah.
So
okay, so you think you can ride home with Arthur then? If not, if we
can drive. I mean, like I have my walker in the back. So
okay.
I'm handicapped. So like if I have my walker in the back, either way, I have no idea. So it's like if you can drive this car, if you can pull it out, I don't know. I mean, all it needs is just a tow out. But like if he wants to drive this car back home, because I don't have a way to get into the house without pretty much this car, because I have no garage door opener. I have no front.
Well, you can take the garage door opener with you, like you just told me.
The garage door opener is programmed into the car.
Oh, gotcha.
So
nobody has keys to get into the house.
I think she does, but I don't think she has them on her. That's a problem.
Okay. Well, you can drive tonight.
I definitely can't.
Because I was like, you just told me you cannot drive.
That's why I'm here. So like, yeah. So I don't know. So that's the problem. So if he can drive this car and take it back home to him.
Well, I'm gonna let him decide that.
Okay.
If you're not gonna do that because he wants to drive his own car, then that's just the way it's gonna be.
I get that, and it's totally fine. Like I mean, if he can drive this car and just take it back to his house tonight, that's fine. Park it in the parking lot, something. Whatever.
Because he's only one man too, so how does he get two vehicles home?
It's a good point. Yeah.
Yep.
So if he wants to park it on the odd side tonight.
This might be getting towed out and being parked here because I don't know if it's gonna be able to get home.
It's not gonna. Well, it'll get home by itself. I know that. I mean, we're just up on the Snowbank.
No. I mean, I don't know if there's anyone who's gonna be able to drive it tonight because again, he has to drive his vehicle home.
Correct. Yeah.
And you can't drive
as long as you can park. I mean, I'm sure you can park down the block or something like that. You know, whatever. But we'll see how it works.
Yep.
We'll make it work.
Sounds good.
Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah, no problem. You just hang tight.
Ooh. Hey, Arthur. Hey. Sorry, they're yelling in my ear right now. I just gotta turn this down. So I have your daughter in the back of my squad car right now. She's gonna be headed down to the police department. I want to be running her through some field sobriety testing. Okay. Because she's admitted to driving. They're coming from Galway Street Bar District. They were out drinking. He said that he's too intoxicated to drive, so she drove. Sounds like they were trying to negotiate this curb to come to a friend's house someplace in this area, and that's when. And she also said that they were arguing, and so a combination of both. I don't know, but whatever happened, they slid off into the roadway, and the vehicle got disabled. So then they had to call a tow. She's been honest. She's been nice to me. I'm just going to take her down to the PD garage because it's way too cold to be doing field testing out here right now. I can't keep my finger from moving, and that's one of the tests. So we're going to bring her. I'm going to bring her to the PD, run her through the tests, and do you have any questions for me in regards to any of that?
Is Michael free to go?
Michael is free to go. Yep.
Okay. How about if I take him home?
That would be awesome and much appreciated because the tow truck driver got it.
If I can give you my phone number, you can call me and tell me what's going on with Courtney.
Yep. Where do you live?
I live on Walnut Street.
Perfect.
Up by 11th.
How about this? Does Courtney know your phone number or having her phone, I'm assuming? Okay. I will grab your phone number from Courtney, and I will grab your information from Courtney. Do you know if she's ever been, and I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but if the possibility happens that she does get arrested for an OWI, has she ever been that you're aware of?
To my knowledge, no.
Okay. So
she had, years ago, her ex-husband, who died up in Phoenix.
Okay.
He walked out on her one night and left her with all the bills, everything.
Okay.
And she wound up trying to hurt herself.
Okay.
And just so you know, I don't think she's that way right now.
Okay.
But guys have had contact with her.
Okay.
And whatever you can do, you can do.
Yeah.
You know you're responsible.
Yep.
I can't tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you.
I appreciate that, sir.
But I'll take Michael home.
Thank you.
Then you guys give me a call.
I will.
And let me know what's going on.
Yep.
If I can come pick her up, which hopefully I can.
Yeah, and again, you live on Walnut, so basically before COVID it was a thing. Anyone who was found that we determined where we believed was guilty of an OWI, who we arrested for an OWI, had probable cause to arrest. They went to jail, and they had to wait till they got sober, or somebody had to come pick them up from jail. Nowadays, ever since COVID, they've made a couple things nicer. This is one of them. We have this piece of paperwork. I basically have to sign her over to somebody who's over the age of 18 and sober, which you seem like you're both, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not calling you old, but you are. You seem like you're over 18.
You can call me old. I know I'm old.
And you seem sober just from talking with you. So. If that's the case, okay, I have to read her this lengthy form. She's got to basically say, again, this is all if she ends up getting arrested for another body. I'm just trying to explain to you the process. It'll be about an hour to an hour and a half before you get a call from me and I say, hey, can you come get her from mail, or hey, I'm going to be dropping her off on Walnut. Okay.
Hopefully, I can come get her, and you can tell me where to go to get her.
Yep.
Also, they just got back today.
From Mexico?
From Mexico.
Yep, that's what they told me.
For a wedding.
Yep, they told me they went to Mexico. They went first. Cancun. They said they were coming back from Cancun, and then today they were drinking at my office. So I go, okay, so you guys were driving from Cancun, like the restaurant. So, and then they're like, no, we had a wedding that Michael was DJing at.
Yeah.
Yep. And then they were like, no, and then we went back to my office tonight and we had some drinks there. And yes, and
I'll let them know what's going on.
Perfect. And I have seen him DJ down there, so I that's my knowledge. And then I talked with the tow truck driver because there was a concern as to how we were going to get him where he needed to go because he cannot walk, correct? Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm going to tell the tow truck driver that you're going to grab Michael and help him get home, and then. Can you just ask Michael or your daughter where they want the vehicle towed, or if they just want it? Because I don't know the damage to the vehicle at all. Do you think this vehicle is just going to be like a lunch out type of thing? Yeah. Okay.
I guess usually once in a while,
Something. Okay. So he's gonna help us out. He's gonna get Michael out of the vehicle. He's gonna help him get back in his car. He's gonna give the passenger a ride home. And then you can do your thing. I told them to I asked him to ask Michael what he wanted with the vehicle, so that he can relay that to you. You need anything else from me? Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Hopefully, go pick her up, and they want to know where you guys want the car taken. Because they don't know what the damage is. So I'm taking you home. If you want them to bring it to your house, you have to tell them how to get there.
Fred, before you leave, could you grab Arthur's info and then just add it to the case?
Yep.
Okay, I know he lives on Walnut, so if I do end up arresting her for 5.5, I can drop her off at this house.
Sounds good.
You just want mine, right?
Yep.
You have a key to get home?
So
Is there one on the keychain?
keychains in the house as well. We just have a key fob.
Is that why you were going to your friend's house?
Yes. So
All right. Well, I'll take it to our house then.
Okay.
You can bunk on the phone onto the Tucson. All right, I'll come get. Where do you want to take the car?
We park in the festival lot and just go from there.
Would that be okay?
Yep.
Park in the festival lot for the night?
I can stay there for the night.
Yeah. There's no damage to it at all. Like as far as we just went up on the curb and we just got stuck between the all-wheel drive and stuff. That's pretty much all it boils down to.
Okay, so they're gonna drop it over in the lot here.
Yep, that's fine with me.
Okay.
But Arthur, I just need to get your information real quick, just to make sure that my partner can contact you in a little bit here.
Arthur, A-R-T-H-U-R.
Last name?
Butcher, B-U-T-C-H-E-R.
And then your middle initial?
K, the car.
And date of birth?
August 30th, 1954. And yes, I know I'm on.
What's your address, sir? Alright. So, but we're going to get you out of the vehicle now so that you can tow it out of the snowbank.
Alright, I'm gonna go get my car and get up here. He's got a walker and I don't want him walking.
We got a phone charger.
Sounds good, man. And the festival food's right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be able to find it. I'm gonna bring my car up so I can get him out, and I'm gonna take him to my house because he doesn't have his key to get in. That's why they were over here. So.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, I'll be right back.
It's freaking cold.
William 165 at Court Station. William 165, go ahead.
Hi.
Hey, Marko.
Yeah, I'm in the back of a cop car right now.
10-4.
And Kramer is still in my car. My dad is talking to him right now. I think the cop is gonna end up talking to him, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go to jail for the rest of the night. I feel like I am. I call for a tow truck, and a fucking cop car pulls up. I've got 2 squads behind my car and a tow truck in front of my car. Next to a festival and Dollar Tree off of Birch. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's where I am.
Courtney, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We're gonna be headed to the PD garage now, okay?
I felt like I was going there.
What was that?
I felt like I was gonna go there as soon as you guys showed up. It's fine.
Well, it's just the garage. I just want to see.
I don't know. As long as my car gets out of this snowbank.
Yep. So I'll explain to you kind of what I've been doing the last 10 minutes or so. So I talked with your dad, Arthur.
Okay.
And he's good. He's gonna help Michael out and get Michael where he needs to go tonight. And then, I don't know if your vehicle's I don't know if there's something that's damaged with your vehicle.
No, nothing's damaged with it. I know there's nothing damaged with it.
Okay. So, and again, just the way that it's caught up in the snowbank, when they go to pull it out, if something does get ripped out or damaged, I do not know, so at this point, I talked to the tow truck driver. He said that it sounds like he's just going to be able, it's called a winch out, where he just pulls it out of the snowbank and then leaves it parked on the side of the road.
Yep.
Okay, so your vehicle either be there, and I told this all to Arthur too. So the vehicle's going to be there, or hold on one second. So your vehicle's either going to be there, or it is going to be towed to wherever your dad or Michael asked for the vehicle to be towed. Okay?
Okay.
And then your dad's going to give Michael a ride back, and he'll be at his house on Walnut. If this goes, if you pass the test that I got for you, then I'll drop you off at your dad's house. If not, then we'll discuss that when it comes to that. Okay, Courtney?
Okay.
Alright, Courtney. I'm just gonna put this up here. So it's kind of just a weird contraption. It makes it so we don't have to like reach around people and get too close. Alright. You hop on out. I'll like have a conversation with you quick while my partner moves his squad car. I'll just come over here. Right here. Alright, so I'm just gonna run you through 3 tests, okay? Just because you admitted to driving, admitted to drinking, I could smell alcohol. Once he's out of the way, the 3 tests, basically I'm going to test your eyes, I'm going to test you on a walk and turn test, and I'm going to test you on a one-legged stand. Do you have any like ankle or knee injuries that prevent you from walking? So when we do the one-legged test, again, you can pick whatever leg you want, and then the other test is just, I'm going to have you follow my finger. With that, do you have any histories of like head injuries, like any TBIs, traumatic brain injuries? Okay. What about, you wear glasses, contacts?
I do.
Do you have contacts in?
I have contacts in right now.
Okay. And you can see my finger perfectly fine?
I am.
Perfect. All right. I'm gonna have you just step to the front of my squad car. And for this first test, I'm going to test your eyes, okay? So what I want you to do is stand just like me, heels and toes together, arms down at your side. Don't put your hands in your pockets or flail around, okay? Just stay like this. And I'm just going to ask that you keep your head perfectly still, just like it is right now, and you just move your eyes and you follow my finger. You understand all that?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, I'm not going to touch you. I'm just going to stay about this far away from you. Just want you to follow my finger. You ready? Okay. Make sure you're keeping that head still. Yep. If you need to blink, just let me know. You ready? Okay.
It's fine. I already know.
Do you want to continue? Do you want to do the test, Courtney?
There's no point. Like, you can already see me swaying, so there's no point.
But I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, and I want to give you your best opportunity to pass these tests. Okay.
And I can follow your finger.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yep. And if you have questions or you need clarification on anything, you can ask me. If you don't want to do the test, you can tell me that you don't want to do it. Okay.
I mean, I do, but I just.
Do you want to stop the test, or would you like to continue? I can't make that decision for you.
We can continue, but
Okay.
you already know about my story.
Well, I would like to do these 3 tests on you, just to confirm what I'm seeing. Okay.
That's fine.
But because again, there could be other reasons why people are slurring too. Some people have speech impediments, and I don't want to discredit that for anyone.
Right.
Okay. All right.
I get it.
Are you ready to pick up where we left off?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Stay for me. Almost there. Okay, I'm just going to go up, make sure you keep your chin down, okay?
So, like, talking to the guy.
Okay. If you need to blink a little bit, you can. Alright. You ready, Courtney? You're just going to go up, make sure you keep that chin down. One more. Okay. All right. You can blink as much as you need to. We're done with the eye test. Next test is the walk and turn test, okay? I'm gonna put you in the starting position. I'm gonna ask that you stay in that position. While you're in that position, I'm gonna explain to you the test and demonstrate a shortened version of that test for you, okay? All right, so to put you in, imagine there's a straight line directly in front of you, okay? Gotcha? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your left foot on that line, just like I am right now. Just put your left foot out there.
I'll already feel it, so.
Okay. You just want to take a couple steps away from my squad car for me? There we go. And then put your left foot out there just like I am. Nope, just like this. Just like this, Courtney. Just look at my feet. Courtney, look at my feet. Just put your left foot out there just like that. Just like I'm doing. Yep, just stick it out there. And now put your right foot just like that. And keep your hands down by your side and stay just like that, okay? Stay just like that. Oh, get back into it. Nope, don't move. Don't start walking.
Oh.
Just put your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe. Nope, other way. Other one. So just stay just like that until I tell you to start, Courtney, okay? Okay. I'm going to demonstrate the test for you. Do not start. What it's going to look like, you're going to keep your hands down. You're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps. Can you hop back in that position for me? There, yeah, you're good. So 9 heel-to-toe steps down your straight line. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Imagining this is your 9th step because you're going to take 9. I'm just taking 5. You're going to now take a series of short pivots around. So you're facing back down that same straight line, and you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps back where you came from, okay? So it's going to look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, just to refresh everything, 9 heel.
5 that way, 5 this way.
9. I just did 5.
9 this way, then 9 that way.
I just did 5 as an abbreviation because if I do all the way 9, I'm gonna hit the squat car. So
9 this way, 9 back.
So 9 heel-to-toe steps down. Do the turn how I instructed you and showed you, and then 9 heel-to-toe steps back. While you're doing the test, make sure you keep your hands at your side. You watch your feet, you count out loud, and once you start this test, don't stop. Okay? Do you have any questions if you want to get back into the starting position?
No, I've been in marching band, I get it.
Okay, can you get back into that starting position? Right foot in front of left, heel to toe? Okay, do you have any questions? All right, whenever you're ready, you may begin.
I already feel it.
Okay. Alrighty, Courtney. I got one more test for you. Okay. All right. So this one is that stand on one leg test. But again, you can do whatever you want. Okay, Courtney. All right. So for this test, I'm gonna pick my right. What I'm gonna ask you to do, just like for the first test, heels and toes together, hands down at your side. What you're gonna do when I instruct you to do so, not while I'm doing it, is I'm gonna ask you to pick up either leg. Pick a leg of your choice. You're going to raise it about 6 inches off the ground. You're going to point your...
Like knee high?
It's weird. It's just basically pretending there's a pop can under you. Okay? So when I instruct you to do so, about 6 inches, make sure you keep your legs straight, and I want you to point your toe at me, watch your toe, and I want you to count like I count. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, until I tell you to stop. The test is going to go about 30 seconds, but that doesn't mean once you get to 30 it's done, because you might count quick or count slow, okay? So just whenever I tell you to stop, but know that it's about 30 seconds. Okay, so again, when I tell you to start, you pick up either leg that you want. What I want you to do is I want you to count out loud, I want you to watch your toe, I want you to make sure you're keeping your hands down. And if you happen to get to like 1003, 1004 and your foot hit, if you stop because your foot hit the ground, just pick your foot back up and start counting where you left off. So if you're at 1003, pick up on 1004. Do you have any questions about the test? Okay, let me get my stopwatch ready, and whenever you're ready, you may begin. It's okay. All right. Courtney, you can put your foot down. Okay, Courtney, you just want to, can you just make your way back to the front of my squad car for me? Okay. Courtney, do you know what the legal limit for operating a motor vehicle is in Wisconsin? 0.08. Yeah, I get people get that a lot. They either leave out the point or leave out one of the zeros. So it's,
I've been in Mexico all week.
Yeah.
And it's the first day back, so like I totally get why I am the way I am, but I'm not gonna. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay. What do you mean you're not gonna what? You just didn't finish
I was not like this. It's very weak down there.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha.
I mean, we just got off the plane like 3 hours ago. 4 hours ago.
Okay. Gotcha. So knowing.
But I figured I was the only one okay to drive because he was falling in the bar. So.
Negative. Okay, so perfect. So knowing that legal limit's 0.08, where do you think you're at right now?
Hopefully less than that.
Hopefully less than that?
I feel like I might be a little bit over.
Okay. And
but we were also fighting, and that's why my car went into where it went.
Okay. Do you feel? Did you feel safe to drive tonight based off of how much you had to drink? You did feel safe to drive, so you would do this. Do you drive like this often? No, but tonight you did feel safe when you were driving? Okay. So knowing that legal limit's 0.08, I want to give you, it's called a PBT, it's basically a breathalyzer. Would you be willing to take that for me? Okay. All this is going to tell me, it's going to gauge where you're at for me. Okay. It's all zeros. When it's done, it calculates for about 5 to 10 seconds. When it's all done, if there's no alcohol in it, it'll turn bright red. You see how it lit up a little bit? Okay, so all I'm going to ask you to do, you ever taken one of these before?
No, my brothers have. But
brothers have? Okay, so all you do, take a deep breath, as deep as you can, and then act like you're blowing up the world's biggest balloon. I'll tell you when to stop, okay? Just blow as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Deep breath in, and blow out. Blow, 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 blow. Perfect, you can stop. Okay, I'm just going to throw away the tube. And then you guys were on your way back from just my office. Is it your husband or your boyfriend?
My husband.
Your husband? How long have you guys been married?
A year and a half.
A year and a half.
After conducting the field sobriety test, the officer determined that Courtney was unfit to drive, and the PBT determined that her blood alcohol level was 0.140, which was 2 times over the legal limit.
It's still going. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or lie to you or anything. I'll show you what it's at. And I determined what I was going to do before this, and you shaking your head and saying you already know what's going to happen. So you stopped at a 0.14. Okay, so that's almost 2 times the legal limit.
Surprising for me.
Okay. So tonight you are going to be arrested for an OWI. All right. Do you have any questions for me right now? Okay. I'm going to put you, if you've been cooperative with me, I assume you're going to continue to be cooperative with me. I'm going to put you in handcuffs, but they're going to be on the front, okay? So normally we handcuff people on the back if they're being uncooperative, or just that's how normally we do it. I'm going to handcuff you on the front. Do you have any objections to that? It's a lot more comfortable. So I'm going to do that, and then I have some paperwork I have to go through with you, and then we'll go from there, okay? Have you ever had an OWI before? No? Okay. All right. Just give. You do have to pee? Okay. Let's actually take care of that then first. I'm gonna bring you into the PD, and then you can go to the bathroom in there. Okay. So just give me Amen. All right, let's go this way. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Any questions about it? You can always ask me. I'll have you have a seat right here. You should be online. Yep. This one is tied up. Grab that for me. We need to pull on it a little bit. There we go. Sometimes these seatbelts.
I get it.
It gets like all tangled up.
Totally get it.
All right. I'm gonna pop this down.
Headquarters to Nora 155, copy a suicide threat.
And then you were driving the Dodge Charger, right?
Yep.
It's
So when would I be able to leave?
I will be able to tell you that in about 5 minutes after I read you that form. Okay?
Okay. I got shit to do tomorrow.
You'll be able. You said you have stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah, it's
So, Courtney, I'll tell you for a fact, you're not going to jail.
Okay.
Okay? You're gonna get paperwork. No matter what happens, you're gonna get paperwork. Depending on what you answer, yes or no to the question I ask you,
okay.
One might take a little bit longer than the other. Okay? But you will not. I promise you, unless something unforeseen happens, you will not go to jail tonight.
So
I'm
a little bit.
I am about 99% sure that you're not going to jail tonight. Okay?
Okay.
Because I guess I never want to say 100 because again, something crazy could happen.
Right.
Like if you start fighting with me, then you're gonna go to jail. But
yeah, no, I'm not gonna fight with you.
I don't see that happening. Okay?
Yeah, no.
All right.
I have too much respect.
Perfect, and I appreciate it. And you've been nothing but decent to me tonight. Okay?
You're welcome.
You've been arrested for OWI. Okay?
Yep.
So, and at the end, or if we get interrupted by those annoying beeps or comm center, I tried to turn them down, but I can't turn them down too low because I need to hear what they say.
Right.
So if we get interrupted and you miss something, please let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right. So under Wisconsin's implied consent law, I am required to read this notice to you. You've either been arrested for an offense that involves driving or operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol or drugs or both, or you're the operator of a vehicle that was involved in an accident that caused the death of, great bodily harm to, or substantial bodily harm to a person, or you are suspected of driving or being on duty time with respect to a commercial motor vehicle after consuming an intoxicating beverage. Yep. This law enforcement agency now wants to test one or more samples of your breath, blood, or urine to determine the concentration of alcohol or drugs in your system. If any test shows more alcohol in your system than the law permits while driving, your operating privilege will be suspended. If you refuse to take any test that this agency requests, your operating privilege will be revoked and you will be subject to other penalties. The test results or the fact that you refuse testing can be used against you in court.
Okay.
If you take all the requested tests, you may choose to take further tests. You may take the alternative test that this law enforcement agency provides free of charge. You also may have a test conducted by a qualified person of your choice at your expense. You, however, will have to make your own arrangements for that test. If you have a commercial driver license or were operating a commercial motor vehicle, other consequences may result from positive test results or from refusing testing, such as being placed out of service or disqualified. In addition, your operating privileges will also be suspended if a detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance is in your blood. Courtney, I'll repeat that. Courtney, will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your blood? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Alright, so exit exit out of that at
I hate needles, but I'll do it.
4:18. So now I can kind of tell you how the rest of the process is going to go, because that's kind of what it hinged on. So what's going to happen here is you are going to be, we're going to be going to Mayo Hospital, okay? And the phlebotomist there is they're gonna draw your blood. I'll take you out of the handcuffs. They'll draw the blood. I have to fill out some paperwork there. That takes about 10 minutes once we get in there and they get you sat down. And then we'll come back out to the squad car. I have to complete some paperwork and read your rights, and then I'll ask you some questions. You can answer whatever you want or not answer anything. Doesn't matter. And then at the end, it sounds like I talked with your dad already, just in case I did arrest you for an OWI tonight. Mm-hmm. It sounds like he's fine either picking you up or me dropping you off. I feel I can save him some time, give him a call, and I can just drop you off at his house, and I have to get him to sign a form basically saying that he's responsible for you until you get sober, or until you sober up from, like, tonight. Okay. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So that's kind of the process. Again, I'm hoping to have you...
I'm a daddy's girl, so he'll probably come get me, honestly.
Okay. I'm hoping to have you out of my squad car at 5. So right now it's about 4:20 right now. Right. Not that I don't enjoy your company, but I bet that you want to go to sleep.
Yes, it's been a long day of travel, so yes.
I hear you, so...
Cancun to here, I'm good.
She was then transported to the hospital for the blood draw.
You got some Britney playing right now.
Oh yeah, I generally everything. There we go. Hop on out. And then you have an issue wearing a mask at all? They'll have it.
I have one. On you? I actually have one from my flight.
Okay. Because they're gonna ask you to put one on. And I'm gonna put up my neck gaiter.
I think I left it in my car.
Okay, that's fine. They have hundreds of disposable masks. And then, do you just want to put that somewhere? Because I don't want to hold on to that because I will lose it. Everything's essentially done now. I just have to fill out all the paperwork, give it to you, explain it to you, and then turn you over to your dad. That's it. So, pretty painless thing. I mean, yeah, it's not fun and sucks, but. Yes. Alright, you can open that up. It should be unlocked. Yeah, you just want to toss that on.
After finishing at the hospital, Courtney then called her father to come and pick her up.
Alrighty, so if you want to call your dad and see what he's up to, if he wants me to drop you off at his house on Walnut, or if he wants to come to Mayo, and I'll go park behind the bullpen and finish up typing this.
Okay.
And explaining everything to you. So it's totally up to him. I'd be more than willing to dropping you off if he's already at home. Okay. That way he doesn't have to waste gas or come out in the cold.
Sure.
I'm already in a mobile vehicle, but it's up to whatever you two want.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. Alright, do you want the officer to drop me off at home, or do you want to come pick me up outside of the bullpen? Alright. Well, outside of the bullpen, I'll be in, obviously, a cop car, so...
Tell me you'll be ready in about 20 minutes.
Yes. Alright. Bye. He's gonna come get me.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go over... This is called an influence form. I'm not making up any of these questions.
Okay.
These questions are all... Alright, so because I just want to ask you some questions and you are still under arrest at this time, I'm going to read you your rights.
Okay.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent at any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. Do you understand each of the rights?
Yes.
Okay, realizing you have those rights, are you willing to answer questions?
Yes.
Okay. Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
What street or highway were you on?
Birch and something. I don't remember the other street. Birch and a different street.
Where were you going?
Home.
Where were you coming from?
My office.
Do you know today's date?
Do you want like February 4th or February 5th?
Okay. Yeah, February 5th.
Okay.
Do you know what time it is right now? Without looking at anything?
4:45.
Pretty close. When did you last sleep?
Oh God. I think I woke up at like 10 in the morning on Friday.
10 a.m. on Friday.
Yep. Long day of travel.
Okay. How much sleep did you get?
About 9-10 hours.
Okay. Is that your normal amount of sleep?
Nope.
Are you currently under doctor's care for anything?
Not anymore, no.
Okay. Have you taken any prescription medication in the last 24 hours?
No.
Did you say no?
No.
Have you been to the dentist in the last 24 hours?
Nope.
Do you have GERD?
Do I have what?
If you don't know what GERD, G-E-R-D.
I have no idea what that is.
Okay, then you don't have
Headquarters to Sam 166. Copy a follow-up.
Do you have diabetes?
No.
Okay. Did you take
Go ahead.
insulin?
No.
Were you
905 Barlin Street. Caller saying that Vang is back outside the residence, circling the area in his vehicle.
Were you recently injured?
No.
10-4, outside.
Do you have any physical defects?
No.
10-4.
Have you been drinking?
Yes.
How much have you been drinking?
2 beers and 3 shots. Actually, a beer and a half. Actually. Sorry.
Okay.
I bought 2 beers, but it was a beer and a half and 3 shots.
Okay. 1.5 beers and 3 shots.
Yep.
What time did you start drinking?
12:30 in the morning.
12:30 and okay. Like, so that'd be like a little over 4 hours ago?
Yeah, so
Right.
we drank for like 2 hours.
Gotcha. So you started at 12:30. What time did you stop then?
I stopped at like 2:10.
Okay. And then what have you been drinking? You said beer and
Beer and shots. A couple of shots.
Shots of what?
Cherry bomb and 2 Washington apples. Oh, there's my daddy.
So I should have her ready to go in about 10 minutes. Okay? Awesome. Thank you very much. Again, some of these questions may seem monotonous. You can see me reading them off here.
Yep.
It says, so I may know the answer to this, but I need your answer. Or you can answer, you don't have to answer. Where were you drinking?
My office.
Okay. That's why I prefaced that question the way I did, because I know that you were drinking there, but
Yeah.
this is all your answers.
Right.
Who were you drinking with?
My husband, Michael Moulton.
Okay. Have you been using drugs?
No.
Have you drank or used drugs since you last drove?
No.
You say no?
No.
Okay. Are you under the influence of alcohol or drugs right now?
Yes, alcohol.
Were you involved in a crash today?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Going into a snowbank.
Yeah. Have you been drinking?
NOR 155 headquarters. I'm out with 166. We're in contact. 10-2.
Have you been drinking or using drugs since that crash?
No.
Okay. Alright, so that's all I have for you there. Now it's just completing that. Just give me a couple of hot seconds.
She was then released into the custody of her father.
Put that up here. That way I don't have to monkey with that next time. Close. Oh, it just goes in on the side. Right there.
Oh. Okay.
There you
Got
go.
it.
Yep. And shut that. And I'll have your dad step on out. Hey, sir. Alrighty. So, you just want to step over here, Courtney? Just be out in the cold for like 2 minutes and maybe longer if you guys have questions for me. So I'm just gonna put some light on here. This is that paperwork that I just said that I needed you to sign for me to so she doesn't have to go to jail. So you can sign. I have a pen for you too. So this is going to be your copy. You don't have to sign this copy, but all it states is that you're going to take responsibility of her. I'm transferring. She's no longer in custody. You're going to take responsibility of her. This is basically just because we don't want to just drop her off at somebody's house and say, hey, she says to them, hey, take me back to my car. I'm driving again, because we don't want that. So that's basically all this is saying. Okay. So this is your copy, and then I would just ask that you sign here, print your name here, and then date it underneath, and we can just do that over here, hard surface. Some light.
What's today's date?
Today's February 5th, 22. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so that is done. Do you have any questions about this form? Okay, cool. Then the rest of the paperwork, I told Courtney I was just going to explain it to both of you. She was completely fine with that. As I explain it to you, I'll just end up giving it to Courtney. So this is that informing the accused form that I read you, where you consented to drawing your blood. Okay, so that's all this is. It's just a copy of it, just in case you want to look it over. I signed it and dated it at the bottom. The other two are citations, because it's OWI first offense. It's not a criminal offense. It's just a citation. Okay, in the state of Wisconsin, in most states, your first offense is a misdemeanor, which is criminal. Wisconsin is not that way. Okay, so basically, at the end of the day, it's a really big fine, and your insurance goes up. Okay, that's really all it is. You didn't hurt anyone. You didn't get hurt. At the end of the day, that's all it is. Okay, Courtney? And again, we had this conversation in the car. I appreciate you tonight, okay? You've been super decent with me, super cooperative, super honest. So the two citations tonight. One is for operating under the influence, okay? And the second is for failure to keep your vehicle under control because that vehicle ended up sliding off the roadway and went into an area where you needed to get towed. Self-explanatory. Do you have any questions about the citations? Okay. So up at the top is your court date. It's March 29th at 1:30 p.m. That is a mandatory court date. Right up here, I wrote you have to come 2 hours early. That's in basically because you're not going to jail tonight. You just have to show up 2 hours early for photographs and fingerprints, okay? So if you got to go to your court date. If you don't go to your court date, there's going to be a warrant that's put out for your arrest, okay? So your 2 citations and your informing the accused paperwork. I'll give that to one of you. Perfect. All right, Arthur, Courtney, do you guys, either one of you, have any questions from me? You know what happened with the vehicle? What happened?
It's parked at Custom Foods.
Perfect.
Your partner sells parked.
Perfect. Okay.
He knows where it's at.
Cool. And that only matters for her and Michael to go get their vehicle. So
We'll get it.
Perfect.
Sometime in the morning.
Gotcha. Courtney, do you have any questions, comments, concerns for me? No. Okay. Again, thank you. Like I said in there, you're in the top 1% of people that I get to deal with in making this arrest. So again, thank you. Good. Well, thank you, Arthur. Thanks for raising her the right way.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, you take care.
You don't have any questions for me, sir?
How many points on your license?
So it's got do you want to get out that paperwork? Up in the top right hand, up on the top right, it gives an estimated point value because the judge can always bring it up or bring it down. So top right, next paper. So
She was subsequently arrested for operating while intoxicated, OWI, which was identified as her first offense. Furthermore, she was issued a citation for failing to maintain control of the vehicle. These charges underscore the legal consequences of impaired driving and the importance of adhering to traffic regulations. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you liked it. For more episodes like this, follow the channel, and I'll definitely leave you with a few more interesting episodes. A big greeting to all of you detectives.